This is so exciting. You guys are so awesome.
All right.
My hair okay? I look cray. Well, hello, Ivory. How are you?
Hi, Miss Davis. Can you hear us? Because we can't hear you.
She got a camera right though.
We can see you. Okay, I see it connecting audio.
Yeah. She getting right. She getting in.
No, now you're muted. Hold on.
Unmute.
There
Hello?
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
We can hear you. How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Miss Davis. So I have with us Miss Tanika Sykes. She is the owner of 757 Cleanup Crew, and she's also going to help us with, or help you with, establishing your business and give you the point of view of a current business owner that does cleanup, restorations. She'll let you know everything that she does. We have some other people in the room also that are just interested in starting a business, and so we invited them as well. Okay.
And they're also current business owners as well. So we're all.
You're still muted.
Ivory. I love her name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think she can hear us, but we can't hear her.
We can't hear you. Well, if you want to go ahead and start, Miss Sykes.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I was pretty much introducing
Can you hear
everybody.
me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. I just go to like the basics of what I experienced far as starting up our businesses. I currently have a business, a couple of LLCs and a nonprofit with the gentleman down at the bottom, Philip. He's our one of my partners as well. We have a lawn care business, also have a cleanup crew business as well, and a nonprofit. But let's jump right on in. I pretty much got a couple of sites that are your go-tos, your first step go-to websites that you're gonna have to do everything on. You get what I'm saying? As far as anything you do business with, getting contracts with other companies, these are the things they're gonna request from you. They're gonna request that you're registered with the state. That's when you go to this site. They're gonna request that you have an EIN number, which you know, that's your employer identification number, is like a separate entity or like a social security number, so to speak.
So Ivory, let me ask you a question. Where in the process are you? Because we really want to walk you through the entire step.
Right, that's what I was gonna do.
Okay, I had already did everything. I got my EIN number. I got everything. I got all my documentation now.
Okay, so the next thing, did you apply for a tax ID number?
Yes, ma'am, I have that.
Okay.
Did you make sure you
the EIN number, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And did you submit the articles of incorporation to the state?
Yes, ma'am, I did that.
Okay, so that was my next question. I was going to ask you, that meant you're already registered with the state on the line with your name. You reserved it and registered your name, correct? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then look. Well, how about this then? Since you pretty much already did the major logistics, I guess now your focus would be is the footwork, getting your clientele out, getting your marketing tools up, getting your strategies together on how you can promote your business to where you start bringing your clientele in and to where your revenue starts to flow in for your business, so where you can start reporting income at the end of the year when it's time to do your taxes or whatever. So since you've already done the major parts and we already have everybody in the room are already current business owners, what questions do you have that you may haven't found out yet that you may need to get going forward or to continue? Maybe I can help you with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
So that's how we can go.
Get that bank account. Make sure you get that business bank.
Oh yes. like Philip said, make sure you put that business account started, because it, for one, it's just a professional. For two, far as paper trails, it's good for your business to be able to report any incoming in. And a lot of places, when you're either getting loans from banks for your businesses, that's one thing that they're going to want to ask for. They're going to ask for a copy of your business banking account to where you could show all money coming in. You get what I'm saying? So like Philip was saying, make sure you go get a business check-in. And they ask for, if you're not familiar, you are familiar with the things they ask for when you go to open up a business checking, right?
Well, I got an appointment set up, and they asking for the EIN number and I think the article thing. So I got all my paperwork. I got everything on my phone. I just got to print it out.
Oh, you on it then. Make sure you have a copy of your, the certificate that the SEC gives you when she certifies stuff.
I got that.
Make sure you got that.
Do you have a business license for the city? Because where's your business located? Is it located in the city of Norfolk?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so she did everything.
It's a business license for the city of Norfolk. That's $50 for your business license.
Yeah.
City of Norfolk.
Yes, ma'am.
She pretty much did. She pretty much got everything down pat. Sounds like from everything. Like you already decided whether you're an LLC or S corp or a partnership and all that. So yeah, she pretty much got it down pat. So you don't have any questions.
That paid your $100 to the state. Go ahead.
Far as starting my business out, like far as getting my equipment, I was wondering, and I had, because I have like I said, I have an appointment tomorrow to get my business banking account. But I was wondering, I asked the teller, I was like, well, would I be able to get a small business just to get my equipment, like the big equipment? He said that it's possible. Now, I don't know if should I do that now? Like if that's moving too fast, or should I wait?
Well, no. Well, first off, you already know the main equipment that you're going to need for cleaning residential or commercial properties. A lot of times what we did was, it will help your business is go to, like, they have sites like quill.com. They have, what's another one that I use?
Could you say that again? You keep taking me in and out the meeting.
It's taking you in and out. It's a site that you can go to. It's called quill.com, www.quill.com. And what they do is they send you a catalog about this thick, and it has all sort of equipment in it, as far as for your cleaning business, for your office supplies, anything like that. It looks like this. And this is another one called Uline. So you can go to their website as well. It's called uline.com. And in this company, they pretty much have things from boxes to ladders to, spray bottles to brooms to vacuums, anything you could think of. They pretty much carry. YouTube was my go-to for me and Philip, and we're still using it. Go to YouTube, and they post videos daily for.
Tanika, I have a question.
Yes.
And Miss Davis, I'm just letting you know that the references that she's putting, so you can always put those in the chat. But a specific question: do you know how much product you use per site? How much product to expect to use per site? Like the cost of the sale, those type of things that Miss Ivory could expect to have to come out of pocket for her initial, when she first starts.
Well, what I did, honestly, we went to YouTube first, and what we did was we looked into videos that pretty much give you information on, you can either charge, first you need to decide how you're going to charge for your business, for your services. If it's residential, are you going to charge by the square footage, the bedrooms, or the actual details that need to be done? If you want to get your own personal rate, I would pretty much surf the web on surrounding prices, because they're going to vary per city. You get what I'm saying? If you go to Virginia Beach, those properties, you may want to charge a little more. It depends on your area of where you're servicing that customer at the end of the day. But for me personally, for our cleaning business, I go by the bedrooms. Now, when it goes into bigger residential, I start going by the sizes, or then I start doing flat rates. If you want to start, when you're doing into commercials, you're going to start getting contracts with clients to where they're going to want your company to come in and do their commercial offices or clean their building. Then you charge them square footage or however you want to rate them. This is your business. That's the best part that I'm learning of it. I could charge what I want, how I want. I could charge by the hour, but I'm gonna surf the web to see what's in my market, what's my competition. I might charge a certain fee for a 2-bedroom that Mallory may not charge. You get what I'm saying? But it all depends. My services may be different than hers. You get what I'm saying? So it definitely is a very competitive and lucrative business that I'm learning now. We've been in business with our 757 cleanup crew for 3 years now. We started it in 2019. So that's the longest one. So we're still learning. We're still new. We're still pretty much at the point where we're getting clientele and we're getting calls every week. I have a property or 2 or maybe 3 a week to get done. And it's just about building rapport with your clients. You get meeting people, but you charge what you want to charge. So when it comes down to your equipment, like Mallory was asking, you decide how you want to purchase your equipment. If you're like people that like to buy in bulk, to where if something comes up, because that's the thing with the cleaning business, I'm learning that they're like an on-call type of thing. Somebody may call you and need something done next week. Somebody may call you and say they need something done next month. Then it might be somebody that wants you to come on a reoccurring basis, and then you would give them more of a deal because they're spending money with your company. So you want to look out, so to speak, or build a rapport with that client to where they'll bring more people to you. So it's also a residual a self revenued company as well. But like I said, you can just shop around yourself and see how much most cleaning companies charge in specific areas. That way you'll know how to rate and what you should rate to better bring your revenue coming in for you. So if you feel like you're going to do maybe 5 apartments a week, you might want to go buy bulk equipment. Then if you feel like you're spending too much money on these individual bottles and sprays, and because you're going to run through it, you get what I'm saying? You're going to run through cleaning supplies. I'm buying cleaning supplies all the time. I'm buying cloths all the time. You may have to replace stuff on your vacuums or your carpet cleaners or however have you, but it's more of I'm learning an on-call type of thing. So if you want to just make sure you stay stocked, you spend what you can, but also keep your receipts. We didn't do that in the beginning, but like you say, you're learning. You're going to have to grow with it. I'm learning to put my receipts aside. So when it's time to do that tax return, you just adding up and plugging your own returns in and do it yourself. But I'm learning now to buy in bulk because companies, depending on the seasons, they're calling you more often and you save more money buying in bulk. So if you're a Sam's Club shopper, you buy in bulk. So that out, when you start to bring people on and you want to employ people to clean properties for you. For me, what we did was we made sure every person we would put in their own property to clean, we made sure they had their own cleaning supplies, but that came from 757 cleanup crew. So we had to buy in bulk or we had to buy in multiple, and it's cheaper that way, to be honest with you. But those slow seasons, you might have one here or there that you could just run to wherever and buy whatever. But if you want to build credit, which is what we're working on, that's what we need to be working on now in 2021. You need to go to these websites that offer all type of equipment for any cleaning business or any small business needs and apply for a business credit card with that company. They're more eager to give you credit cards with that store to build your credit with that business, and they report. Also, it's another one I wanted you to
So what you're saying is when you say get a business credit card with that store, get a business credit card with Sam's Club, with Costco,
Office Max. Yep.
A business credit card. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And a lot of times they might have store credit, like you say, store credit cards, and some of them offer reward cards. Either way, they all report. Like a business entity is the same thing as you being a person with a social security number. So everything that you put your name on, pay money to, they report to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. For your business, we have a credit bureau that they call, you get like a Dun and Bradstreet. Am I saying it right? Yeah. I'm tongue-tied today. I'm sorry.
You get a DUNS number.
You're going to get a DUNS number. And with that DUNS number, everything that you go out and try to get with these businesses for your business, they're reporting them to your credit bureaus for that business. So say you want to go get a business loan, you want to get a storefront now. You have a cleaning company, you want to now get your own storefront and you want to start having people come to you for all your services instead of you coming to them. You're going to want that money to start that up. So you're going to walk into that bank and what they're going to do is they're going to say, what's your DUNS number? That's going to be a question on those applications. And when you put that DUNS number in, that's like pulling a credit report for a separate entity, which is your business, which is a whole nother person to you. Well, your baby. So focus on now that you're starting a business. Your personal entity is no longer going to be a factor. It's no longer going to be a focus point for you because you're now going to be able to build credit based on your business now. So yes, those are just the main things that I've learned and that is helping us grow our business.
So what if I don't have, sorry to cut you off, Ms. Evans. What if I don't have a that number, that identity thing that you're talking about, that business credit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I said, I'm just starting out.
Right. So you won't really have any business credit starting out because it's just like you now. When you first started out, you didn't have. Are we still there?
Yeah, are you still there? I'm trying to take her to the DUNS.
Here.
I'm just trying to show her how easy it is to get a DUNS number.
To get your DUNS number, it's just like trying to get an EIN. And what they do is they report to all major credit bureaus. So right now, if they went to pull your DUNS number to see how good your credit is with your business, because say you're going to try to get a loan for your business and they're going to say, well, I don't know Mrs. Ivory's credibility if I can trust that she's going to pay this loan back. You get what I'm saying? So let me see if I can pull a record and see if she's established any credit for her business. Well, I see she has credit with Office Max, or I see she has credit with these, and she's been paying on her credit card pretty well. So let me go ahead and give her this $40,000 for her to get this business started up or to get this storefront built up so she can operate at a different location and possibly have multiple locations. You get what I'm saying? So think of it as another person and you're just trying to build credit for that other person.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Yep. The DUNS number is just how in your personal credit, they pull your FICO credit score on your personal side. They pull your DUNS credit score on the business side.
Okay. Okay.
And another site, Mallory, if you can pull up for me real quick, if you want, Ivory, if you can write this down. Make sure, because this is another person that we call them the realpage.com. And that's where a lot of cleaning businesses go to kind of get contracts for like apartment communities. And now that the COVID is really.
What is it called? What is it called?
It's called realpage.com.
Okay, I'm going to go there.
Ms. Evans, will you be able to email me all this information?
I'm putting it in the chat. I'm putting it in the chat right now. Could you get it? If it's in the chat?
Yes, I can get it.
Is this it, Ms. Sykes?
Yes, I think this is it. They probably changed their backdrop by now. But pretty much what this site does is once you get like your insurance with your business, get your business insurance, and you want to start getting apartment community contracts and stuff like that, they're going to request that all your information is uploaded on this RealPage site, and you end up, building a rapport with them, and they're going to give you like a ID number. But now that I was, saying that the COVID is, I guess, assumingly dying down, they're letting things open back up. We're going to be in this process as well as getting apartment community contracts. But this is one way to do it if that's what your focus point is, if you want to start big and go straight in instead of, because you can do all of it. You can do apartment communities, personal, residential, commercial, whichever you wish.
So, just go to the DNB.com website. It's DNB, stands for Dun and Bradstreet, Dun's number. You'll just select that you have a US business, put your business information in, and then go ahead and search, or you can also request for a new DUNS number.
Right, which is what she would do.
Mm-hmm. Get a DUNS number. So after you do all that, do you have a website to market, to promote your business?
It keeps taking me out the meeting, like literally keep logging me in and out. I don't know why.
Well, what we'll do is, since she's recording, we'll go ahead and post that site up for you, so that when she sends this recording out, you'll be able to pull it up still.
Do you have a website? Do you have a website set up for your business? And if not, we'll go ahead and talk about how to set up a website.
I started doing through Google, because once I did my business email address, that was all I needed. That was all I needed. Yes.
Google does allow you to make a business website. They do for free.
Yeah, she could promote. I mean, she can get her tutoring on that as well. I know GoZaddy is it GoZaddy.com is another site, but they charge you, I think annually, and they actually keep up with your.
They charge you though. So yeah, what you're using, Google will probably be the best way. It's a free web hosting, and that'll be good. All right. So I know that you're going in and out, but do you have any other questions, like specific for Ms. Sykes, because she's in this industry?
My video is off. I can't see me anymore. I don't know what happened.
I can't see me neither. Mine's off.
Oh, we're good. Okay, it's not just me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Far as in like, because I was gonna use a fax machine for like most of my paperwork, far as in like the what is it? The invoices. I think it's better and faster. Like,
let me show you what I use. eFax.
I'm putting it in the chat.
You can download eFax as an app, and let me tell you, it's the bomb. It gives you your own fax number, because as you can see on my business cards, I have my fax number listed on all. But eFax, you can download it on your phone. You can take a picture of a document. You can send it. You can type in where you want to send it. You can put in a note like a cover page, and it sends it. It gives you an alert once it's successfully sent. You can receive faxes that way. It is like a small fee, but to be honest with you, if you don't pay, you still can send faxes on that fax number. It's really neat. That's just a little cheat code for you. People like to pay their bills on time, and that's awesome. Keep that up. But I know ways of doing things, and that eFax, if you just happen not to pay that month, you still could conduct faxes and still conduct business. That is another good way to send out documents.
I for my business, I use QuickBooks. I do pay $5 a month for QuickBooks. That's the cheapest version, and that's the version for without payroll, because I have no employees. So I don't need the payroll part. I just need the part that tracks invoices, and that will send out an invoice via email, and it'll send out an invoice. I can print it for it to be paper, or I can email it to them, and then they can even pay it right, like through the phone, and everything be electronic, so they can.
It's another one. Yep.
When they pay that invoice, it goes right into my business bank account.
Yep. And I have I found one that's free. And it does exactly like it's similar to what she was, I think it might be actually accurately to what she was saying. I use invoicesimple.com, and what I can do is send out, like she said, it gives you the capabilities of emailing that invoice to someone. It gives you you're able to print it out, you're able to shoot, however, and it stays in your drive or however document, wherever you save your documents, important paperwork at.
Ms. Brown, did you have some input?
Right, because you're a business owner too.
I'm sorry, y'all. I've been running around and trying to get everything together. But I did want to chime in on that though. I use Square, and I've been using Square forever, and it's free. And they give you a free website too.
Yep.
And then you can even upgrade your website, and you pay like $19 a month, and you can just offer everything from your site, like coupons, if you want to offer people discounts, all of that from up there. So
you can get your little swiper from them too, like if you
and
want to
you'll get a
take credit
credit
card
card reader
payments.
from them. That's right. And you can, if you don't have the
Okay.
reader, you can still take credit cards on your like in the app. So you can just
Yep.
go in the app, put your number in there.
You can plug, and I think I've
Okay.
seen people plug it on your tablets or your phone. I've seen
Yep,
people pull up that
whatever.
tablet, plug it on the tablet, and they say how you want to make a payment. Take cards. Yep, sure do.
It sure does.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
I
Thank you.
believe
Okay.
Philip left us. I know he had to go to work, so he's gone for the day. But yes, if Mallory, if you don't have any more questions, I mean, and Miss Ivory don't have any more questions. Hopefully this is all recorded because we can share. I did have a handful of people that was interested and couldn't make it because we're all busy moms trying to do the darn thing. So I understand.
Yes, I'm busy, but I'm at my mom's house, so I
See?
left
So
them
you
in
know.
there so that I could do my movie.
So you're able to binge watch like us after hours. We get it. So you'll be able to pull this up later and watch it. I want to do it as well because this is my first Zoom call that I had the opportunity to do. This is awesome.
I will send this recording. I'll send the recording to everyone that was on here, so you can go back and review it. If you missed anything, if you got kicked out of the meeting, you can go back and listen.
And I also, and another thing I wanted to tell you, I didn't give you the sites, but you all are familiar with Home Depot and Lowe's. They've been my best friends. So what I did was I went to Home Depot and I went to Lowe's and I went to try to apply for a store credit card. And I used to find myself going there on a daily, spending money. And I thought about it. Why don't I get a store credit card? Just let my business do the work and no more paying cash. So that's another two good places. I know you were asking earlier to go where you could go to get your bulk equipment for your cleaning business. Home Depot and Lowe's is my go-to for everything. Even if your equipment that you use may malfunction at that time and you're not in a position to purchase bigger equipment, Lowe's and Home Depots have rental options for you to rent their big equipment to use for whatever you need. Just bring it back, pay the fee. You don't have to come right to it. Like we're trying to do home improvement now as well. Okay. So we're trying to do a lot of that because it's a lot of construction going on out here. So you got everywhere actually home building and stuff. So those are my go-tos. I'm learning. And thanks to my other awesome friend down there on the bottom, Miss Diana Brown. She motivated me to actually get started because she did this first in my, between us two. She started her nonprofit with Tiny Inspirations and Tiny Sassy Classy. And she helped me also make me know that I can do it. I can run a business. I can make a living and support my family and don't have to give my money to nobody. And I can report what I make at the end of the year.
And you're doing it too.
I'm trying, friend. I'm trying.
You're doing it.
And Mallory, she's also my number one supporter because she's always been motivating to me and inspired me to, just go forward. I never thought I'd be owning my own business. Like, even though I may not have no mansion or none of that, but I feel like I'm wealthy because I'm healthy and I'm happy. I'm helping people. And that's what wealth is. It ain't got nothing to do with that paper money. But that's another video for you.
I know that.
But I'm proud of you. You keep it up, man, because women.
Ivory, we know that you can do this. If we can do this, we definitely know you can do it. And we took time out of our day.
Pardon my background. I'm gonna have to mute.
Okay. Sorry.
PlayStation user. We understand. It's cool. It's cool.
We took time out of our day because we do truly believe in you. And we want you to succeed.
Yep. And you can do it. And women empowerment is the beast right now. Like we got to stick together as women. Like if we can't, we can do it all. We can do it all. I hear people tell me all the time, like, Minkaboo, you should just, no, I want to clean the business. I want a lawn care business. I want a nonprofit so I can help people. I want to be able to provide for my family. And if it's residual and if it's good, we're going to do it. And we just got to push each other because we got a lot of hate out there and they want us to be apart. And if we do more things like this, it keeps us together. So it makes us stronger, actually, because when you push somebody and you get that motivation that other people might not put in you at that moment, you can go do some stuff with just a little push. So I'm learning.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I want you guys to stay connected.
I thank you guys for doing this meeting.
You're welcome.
Thank you for coming.
Let me know if you want to connect with Ms. Sykes again. If you have any more questions, if further on down the line you want to connect again, do this again, we definitely can. It doesn't cost anything.
Nope. We like
Yes,
free
ma'am.
stuff. As long as we got a
Well,
little
I'm
bit of
gonna
time.
stay linked with you guys. I'm gonna stay linked with you guys anyway with me just starting out. And I don't, you know,
Yes.
I know I'm gonna make mistakes. I don't want to make mistakes. So
But
if
you're
it's a
going.
question that y'all can help me with, I'm gonna make
Mhm.
sure I reach out.
And I'm always available. My number, you can always reach me if you have questions. Like if I don't answer, shoot a text. I'm a pretty good multitasker, but it depends on the day. But if, like I said, if you ever got a question, you can shoot a text. If I don't know, let me tell you what I say. I'm gonna find out for you. And if I can't find out, we're gonna find out together. I'm gonna call somebody real quick and we're gonna help it out. So if you ever got a question, I don't care. You can always call me as well. And I can do my best to figure it out with you. If it's something I've already done, it might be a little easier to help you out. If not, I'll be learning with you, you know? And we could push each other.
Yes.
But I thank you all, ladies.
All right.
And I hope to see you guys again, gals again, on another meeting. I'm looking forward to another one.
Yes.
Same here.
Yes.